Hello guys, welcome back. Konnichiwa. Herzlich willkommen. So my friends, update on Canopy Growth, ticker is CGC, trading here on the Nasdaq. Yeah, thank you so much for all the positive feedback and reactions on my last upload here on Canopy Growth. As you know, I said that the Squeeze Calendar Pro indicator here predicted a potential squeeze for Canopy Growth here in August 28. So I want to give you a recap and what happened after this prediction here. You can of course find this video on my channel, guys. Yeah, I said that here already by 23rd of August that the Squeeze Calendar Pro is predicting this date. So we make now a recap and check the next price levels for Canopy Growth. Everything what I say here is of course not financial advice. If you want to get these indicators, guys, I will also show you here some signals. Then you can just click in the video description. All indicators are available below in the video description. So guys, 28, you can also see we have two separate dates here coming up in September for a potential squeeze for Canopy Growth. But let's now check here what happened since we are here 22nd of August. And when you use the Squeeze Calendar Pro indicator, guys, that means the red day usually mark the final date for a squeeze. So the market makers always try to get the lowest possible price, create a shakeout or fake out, and then start to cover their positions or whatsoever they have to do to settle their business here in the chart. And that means that usually until then a squeeze can happen. There is of course never a guarantee, guys. So then let's press play and see what happens then. The price was trading here at $1.26 for Canopy Growth. 28 is here, guys, that day. So we press play on TradingView and see what happened since then. So guys, blah, blah, blah. So quick and dirty, you can see we had our breakout exactly here on the 28th of August. That is exactly what the indicator predicted. So now the thing is, when we see the total price move here, then we see only a squeeze only. Yeah? I mean, this is a very nice price action here, but only a squeeze of 68%. Why is that? And also exactly after this day, that was exactly the day of the peak, and then Canopy Growth started to sell off. That's why I say the market makers have to settle their business usually until that day. So guys, but now we have some information here in the background which we have to check before we talk about the price targets. Canopy Growth is diluting the stock, guys, at least related here to Fintel. The last reported update was by the mid of August. Publication date was end of August here, 26. And the float, reported float until then was 239 million shares. Now the float, the calculated float is not confirmed yet but usually Fintel is quite correct here, is 311 million shares. And this is exactly the reason, guys, why the market makers have additional shares available to settle their positions. And that's the reason why you see, yeah, I mean, 68% is not a small squeeze, but why you don't see here 100% or more for Canopy Growth. So before we talk about the price levels here, guys, if you don't know my channel, I also upload here short squeeze predictions, breakout predictions on Patreon. I can never give you a guarantee, but what I try to do is to predict breakouts in the market or even short squeezes. I usually work here with so-called algo demand zones for every stock and yeah, mention these price targets here, which the algos have. So what happened here this week or last week, depending on when you see that video, one of my Patreon swing trades squeezed here 110% in one day, exactly touchdown here on the bottom of this liquidity zone, the algo demand zone, and then we squeezed exactly to the golden pocket price target. I will show you the same here for Canopy Growth, but I have a lot of stocks available which didn't squeeze yet, and the brand new hot stock prediction, so which means the breakout stocks for this week, is the video is available right now, guys. If you want to see all my predictions, then you can join our community here on Patreon. We have a very big community there, growing every day, guys. And with the full package membership, you get access to all my content, including breakout stocks, short squeeze predictions, and trading tutorials. So even if you are a complete beginner in trading and don't know how to start, everything will be answered here. If you want to join in, guys, the link patreon.com/blackbelttrader is also available in the video description. Yeah, guys, blue zone and yellow zone. Yeah, this is usually the most important, what you need to know when you want to swing trade stocks or want to catch short squeezes. For Canopy Growth, the zone which I identified here is between $1.05 and 91 cents. So everybody who got these dips here is very profitable right now. We had only 2 dip attempts here. The first was even a little bit lower, but that was also here picture perfect on my Fibonacci shakeout level. You can, of course, see my old Canopy Growth videos with the predictions on my channel. I hope you can see that, guys. So you can see that this candle here was exactly a Fibonacci shakeout. I mentioned that before, that the shakeout level is 79 cents. This is exactly where the price came down before we had our squeeze for Canopy Growth. And now, guys, the next price levels here are, or the most important price level which you need to know, is $1.20 as a algo demand zone support. Yeah, this is the main support where usually the shorts start to cover, but $1.20 acts as a support for Canopy Growth, and $1.50 is the supply. So we have here a very tight range between a breakout and a fake out. Yeah, so you can see that this range here is only 25%. The bearish market makers will try to do everything to keep the price below $1.50, and as soon as this breakout is confirmed or the volume is strong enough, same like here. I mean, this is not a coincidence, guys, that this candle here exactly on the cent start to squeeze over $1.50. That is what it is. And the price target, the lowest price target which I have since a couple of months for Canopy Growth, is $2.25, because here is the golden pocket waiting between $2.15 and $2.25. And Canopy Growth already touched this price goal here a couple of months ago in August when we switched it to the 4 hours chart. So, sorry guys, not in August, here in May. Here was already the first squeeze attempt, even back to $2.38. Here you can see when I extend this liquidity zone, this candle already pierced this price level here in May 2025. So I think we have to come back with a daily candle. Let me mark that for you, that we can compare that here together. So with the red color here, and now we switch back one more time to the daily chart, and you can see, guys, here in the daily chart, we didn't touch this price goal yet, guys. This candle finished here at $1.99, but we squeezed over this price in the 4 hours chart, guys. And this is usually a hidden hint from the market makers that we will touch this price goal sooner or later, even with a daily candle. This is, of course, not financial advice. So why do we see this big rejection here right now? Yeah, first of all, what is not in favor here for a big squeeze? We need some more blood here in the stock, guys. We need some oversold reactions here. The RSI is still too calm, in my opinion. Even the volume looks really good. The dilution is helping the bearish market makers, of course. But what the reason is for this reaction here, we have to zoom out for that, and I hope you can see that. We have here two overlaid trend channel patterns for Canopy Growth, and I hope you can see that line. I will extend that here for you. I'm sorry that I have so many lines here in the chart, guys. I will clean up that after this video here, but I want to show you all details. This is here the next trend channel pattern for Canopy Growth. So we're building here a wedge which finished somewhere here at 79, or in worst case at 59 cents. And the breakout is here very, very soon, guys. Very soon. We have 2 attempts already here. First attempt rejected, second attempt rejected. So as soon as we break this price level here, and only keep in mind, guys, $1.50 is one of the price goals which we have to break before we see a potential squeeze. And I mentioned that before. The lowest price goal is $2.25. The next big squeeze will happen when we break $3.84. So everything here between $2.25 and $3.84 is a potential price goal for Canopy Growth. And that means we have a squeeze potential based on the actual price of around 163%. Guys, this is still not a short squeeze. This is just an algo squeeze based on these price goals. When we squeeze out of this trend channel here, if we would see a straight line today, the top would be somewhere here at $5.70. So if we squeeze over this, out of this trend channel here, guys, then we will talk about a big short squeeze for Canopy Growth. The stock is capable to do that, guys, but when they continue to dilute and when they pump more and more shares into the market, yeah, guys, that would be not in favor for a squeeze. I have to be honest with you. So to summarize that up, the best price you can get, in my opinion, based on the chart, is between $1.05 and 91 cents. Everything below that could get critical. You can see already here one of the lower price goals, but I don't want to talk about that now. There is one open gap at $1.08. Very easy to see if you use here my gap indicator, guys. Is also available in the video description. You can also see the up gaps which we have here, the 5 closest up gaps for Canopy Growth. And this is what we have right now here in the chart. So keep that in mind. $1.20 is the let's call it temporary support, and $1.50 is the temporary resistance. If Canopy Growth break $1.50 and we break this white algo trend line here, guys, we could finally see here a squeeze happen for Canopy Growth. I mentioned that before, the Squeeze Calendar Pro showing already some dates, and I think the next date is the 12th of September, which means until the 12th of September. So Friday this week, guys, we could see here a potential breakout coming. My dear fans and members and followers and viewers, thank you so much for your time, guys. I appreciate your support. Thank you so much for all the kind feedback on my last Canopy Growth video. If you don't want to miss any updates, please hit the like and subscribe button right now. Don't forget to check out here our swing trade stocks, guys, new hot stocks waiting on Patreon. I wish you a great day, great start in a new week, and see you in the next video. Arigato gozaimasu, vielen Dank, alles Gute und bis zum nächsten Video. Take care. Bye bye, guys.